In this video, we're coming up to a playground zone with a student, and they don't adjust their speed in time for the playground zone. So we're coming up here, and we can see right away there's a diamond with a rectangle underneath. So the sign looks like a kid running after a ball, a soccer ball, I'm guessing, or basketball. And notice our speed here. So as we're coming in here, I don't see any change in speed prior to the sign itself. So we're just maintaining the same speed as we were going before. So sometimes students will say, well, the examiner didn't even look at the speedometer. How do they know what speed I was going at? And they can tell from what 30 feels like, right? And so as a driver, you should know what 50 feels like. You should know what 30 feels like. And I can tell you just from the footage here, this doesn't feel like 30 right now. Now we're gradually starting to slow down after the student brought it to the student's attention that we were going too fast. And now they're going perhaps a little bit slow here, but they're trying to get back up to 30. And this is what 30 should feel like. And the end of the playground zone is the same sign facing the oncoming traffic. So here's that diamond with the rectangle that we saw the front of further back, and that denotes that we're back into the speed limit that was posted prior to that playground zone. So at the time of filming this video, this was a 50 zone. But it might not be the same in the future. So sometimes students ask, well, when am I supposed to slow down for this playground zone? And you don't want to slow down way in advance, so you don't want to be going 30 from a block away, but you also don't want to get to the sign and then slam on your brakes and slow down, because that's abrupt and unpredictable. So I would say from back here, you're starting to ease off the gas a bit and letting friction get your speed down to 30 so that you are at 30 or a hair below 30, okay? So we can't play with the upper limit too much. If you go 31, it is within the right of the examiner to not accept it on the test. So 25 to 30 is your wiggle room for these playground zones. Same idea with the school zones. Same idea with construction zones with a 30 sign attached to it. We can go up to 30, but not any faster. And on the other side of the spectrum, you don't want to go below 25 if there's no need. But the takeaway from this video, again, is to identify the sign early and taking off your foot off the accelerator so that you can smoothly bring the speed down to 30 as you're passing the sign. You need to be at 30 before you pass the sign, and then maintaining 30 throughout this part of the road until you see and pass the back of the same sign facing oncoming traffic. So over time, as you get more and more practice with driving, you want to base it more on the feel rather than constantly staring at your speedometer. Because what happens with students is they stare at the speedometer all throughout the playground zone, and then they miss where the end of the playground zone is, and they continue going 30 for another block, which is also not good. So as soon as you come in to this zone, right about here, I've identified this, look further down the road to realize where is the back of this same sign, so you know how long to keep your 30 for.